talked about feeling ambivalent about leaving your boyfriend. So tell me, how have things changed since last time we met?
Well, I've thought a lot about what you said, and how would my future change, or what would it look like without him, and I think I've been giving that a lot of thought, and I think that I'm already doing without him because he's like not around and he's not there, and so I'm already living without him.
Okay, so since last time you kind of thought about it a little bit more and you're kind of like, well, he's not really around, so things might not be so different if we were to split up?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just kind of like worried, financially, what would that do, for us? And I started maybe thinking that maybe that's why I have him there is because it's just easier financially, with our 6 kids, for him to be there with us.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you have a lot to worry about. You're kind of concerned about how things might be different, and you have your kids to think about too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of not sure if this is the right time to leave, or how do you feel about that?
Well, yeah, you're right. I don't know if this is the right time, but then I think to myself, well, when is it the right time? I'm just, really not sure. I think to myself, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then I don't. I just let things get built up inside of me, and I get frustrated, and just like break down and start crying, and I get really upset about everything because I don't say like what I want him to change or what I want to have happen in our relationship. So I just don't say anything because I don't want any problems.
Right. So there's a lot of stress kind of going on in the relationship, and there are some negative sides about feeling depressed and kind of not knowing what to do. What might be some of the positive things if you were to leave him? How would things look different? What would your life be like?
Well, I wouldn't have to cook everything he wants every night.
Right.
And he wouldn't spend all the money on beer, and there would be more money for me and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have him bossing me around and telling me, I needed to go do this or pay this bill, or you need to go pick up these kids, or you need to, and have that stress on me, that I would just make time to do it myself. So I think my life would be, less stressful.
Okay, well, that sounds like there's some positive things. So Kathy, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not very likely that you're going to leave him, and 10 being absolutely you're ready to start a new life with him, where do you fit along those lines?
I think maybe I'm at about a 6.
Okay.
Maybe like a 6, 7.
Well, that's pretty close to a 10. What makes it not a 10? What's kind of holding you back besides, I know there's a lot of, concerns and things, and it's a big change in life, but how can we get closer to a 10?
I think maybe planning out more of my finances, more of my,
Okay.
For me to like sit down and look at my bills and see what I can do and how much help I'm going to need from him. Maybe that would ease my mind.
Yeah, it would kind of eliminate
Mm-hmm.
some of the concerns you have. Finances is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can work towards that, and the next time we meet, we can work out a little bit more in detail some of the concerns that you have, with leaving him. Does that sound like it might work?
That sounds really good. That sounds like a good plan.
Okay, well thanks, Kathy. I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you. That's really short, huh?
Oh, it's 5 minutes.